Hello everybody, this is Ashraf. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. Today it's December 31st, 2013. As you can see, it's snowing outside, beautiful weather. I call it, white sunshine when it's snowing coming down. There's always positive in every situation. As you can see, the roads are slick and everything, which is a good thing because it forces you to become more careful. And today I wanted to talk about a couple of things. The year's coming to an end. I wanted you to do kind of just sit back and review your year and what some of the things you did, on what you're going to be improving on the next year, and kind of go through the year. And a couple of things I want to know. Most people don't do this, but if you reflect back from last January 1st till today, December 31st, each month, how you lived your life. Why do I do that? Is because I want your next 12 months to be better than the last 12 months in every which way you can, from a financial standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, from a standpoint of relationship, whether it's with your spouse or your family, your brothers and sisters, cousins. So three main things you want to focus, and also from a standpoint of health. Did you know that people are always thinking about three most important things any time of the day, 24/7? What are the three most important things people think about every single minute? Here's what it is. Number one, from a financial standpoint, obviously it's money. They're thinking about it, saying, hey, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to get rid of, what can I buy for less? What can I get more in return for my money? That's one thing they think about. Number two, they think about, at any given point, is their health. How can I improve my health? Am I eating right? Am I taking something? Is this going to affect me in the future with, if I'm going to get a heart attack or not? They're thinking about, about their health. And the third thing that they think about is how their relationships are with their family, with their husbands and wives, and with their kids, on how they can improve their relationship with everybody else. Those are the three most important things. And there's a fourth one, obviously, which is spiritual, and I'm not going to get into spiritual right now, but that's another topic. But those three things I mentioned about, think about those every single day. You think about them every day. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning, okay, what I got to do today? You're going to go to your work, you're going to go to your job. Why do you do that? To make money. That's the first one. Number two, you're going to think about is, what should I eat in the morning for breakfast? Should I eat a donut, or should I have, maybe just eggs and a cereal, So you think about your health. Then the third thing is, when you say goodbye to your wife or whoever when you go to work, or your husband, whoever it is, your relationship you're going to have. Okay, and the relationship you're going to have at work. The three things, if you want to write these things down, you think about all the time, and you have to improve on those to improve your life. Okay, so from last January to this December, okay, today is the last day of the year. What things did you do in January that helped you in those areas? And go down the list just quickly. You don't have to spend an hour or anything. It takes 10 minutes, and saying, on each month that you went by, what could have you done? And it's a quick self-analyzation of your last, 12 months you lived in this planet. And what are you going to do in the next 12 months to live in this planet to make it better, not just for you, but for other people? Okay? So, number one, financial goals. Got to write them down. What are you expecting to have in your bank account in 12 months from now? Powerful goal. Nobody does that. They just think about, I just got to make ends meet, pay my bills, and that's it, right? Well, that's mediocrity. If you're still listening to me right now, you are not an average person, I can tell you that. Most people would shut me off by now. But if you're listening to this, 20% of you are winners, because you're listening to the three most important things you want to improve on, which is from a financial standpoint. Write down your goals. What do you expect to have in your income, in your bank account, in 12 months from now? Okay? Just write it down. Don't worry about how you're going to get it. Okay? Let's say you made $50,000 this year. I'm just using an example. Your objective should go up by at least 25 to 50% more than what you did. Why? Because if you're just shooting for another 10% increase or a 5% increase, you're going to get that anyway just by being there, or showing up to work and being average. You're going to get a 5% raise or whatever it is. But why not pull yourself together and shoot for a little higher figure? It forces you to do what? To think smarter. You have to think on a higher level. You have to absorb more knowledge to get to that level where you can make from 50,000 to 75,000. Or if you're making 100,000, shoot for 150,000. 50% more than what you're making right now. 25% more than what you're making right now is a good goal to shoot for. Number two, health. Where's your weight right now? Is it at the ideal weight it should be? Even if it is at the ideal weight it should be, what can you do to maintain to get more energy? What 2 or 3 things you could do every day? Maybe go to the gym more often, or maybe just eat better. Okay, write down what things you're going to make changes on so that you can live a healthier life. Okay, because you want to avoid those visits to the doctor. They're not fun. Number 3, you want to write down is what kind of goals are you going to make to improve your relationship with somebody. And this is what I call in building up your personality. If you build your personality, how do you build a personality that is very vibrant, enthusiastic, is always try to look at it this way. Every day, force yourself to laugh at something. I just did that right now. You don't have to have a reason to laugh. Sometimes, people think, what are you laughing at? I worked the other day. I said, I said, just nothing. I just thought of a joke from something like that. You don't have to have a reason. But when you are feeling down, just smile. It's whatever it is. Maybe in the past experience you had something, somebody slipped or something, you laughed at them. Just smile at something, because what happens is when you laugh and when you smile at anything, and your mind becomes more creative. Did you know that? And therefore you're able to think of a solution to a problem. Now, I'm not saying laugh at your problem, okay? But look at it this way. There's people who are worse off than you, okay? And if there's some people that are worse off than you, you got to thank the guy upstairs. Okay, and that's the thing I look at, is that anytime you're going down, like today, look at the streets right now. People see that oh no, it's treacherous out there, slippery. I see ice skates. You could have ice skates and go skating in this nice weather. Wow. So look at what the positive situation is in every situation. Anyway, that's enough for today. It's about 6 minutes and 42 seconds I've been on. So if you've been on to the end, I'm telling you are winners. You are listening to this. Implement the things I've just talked about. I'm telling you, in 12 months from now, you're going to look back at this video and you're going to thank it. All right, have an awesome day. I'll talk to you soon.